Trumpet Fish, you are live.
Hello everybody, and welcome to another very special dive here. Today we are at the Orange Canyon. So this is a dive site, 10 minutes. But today everything is going swimmingly, pun intended. So we will be exploring this area. We are on the northwestern side of Grand Cayman Islands, and I am 16.5 meters deep, so about 50 feet down. Now, quick introductions. I am Pat Lauren from Scotland. So it is a very special day today. It is Shark Awareness Day. So sharks definitely do deserve a day reserved for them this year because they are super important to the ecosystem. They're an apex predator. They have huge controls over trophic ecosystems, and ecosystems do tend to collapse without them. So if you have any shark questions whatsoever, please send them in. If you're on Twitter, make sure you use the hashtag diveLIVE so we can see your questions. Now, I am going to be on the lookout for a nurse shark, or even a blacktip reef shark if we're very lucky. But there also are a lot of turtles in this area, so I'm going to aim for the stars today and hope for a leatherback as well. Alright, that's my introduction done. Lauren, do you want to say hello?
Hi everybody, Pat is really shooting for the stars today, but that's the thing with the ocean, you never know what you're going to see. So for many of you who have just joined us, welcome. There's a few newcomers on the Paddy chat. We have Ed from Los Angeles, so hi there. Please do send in your questions today. That's what we're here for, to share our knowledge and connect you with nature, mainly the underwater realm. So keep your questions relevant to what's happening ahead of us. But today we're going to answer all the questions we can on sharks. Since it is their day, today's the day sharks should be honoured and celebrated. So anything you want to know, just let us know. So Pat, go find me a turtle.
Well, most definitely. Now, as I mentioned earlier, this dive site is called Orange Canyon. And it is called this because of all of the orange elephant ear sponges. So, we do have some encrusting over here, just on this little bit sitting on the edge, all this orange here. And right sitting next to these sponges, we have a pair of scribbled filefish.
Ooh.
Or scrawled filefish, as they are known as here.
Yeah, we can see them ahead, my favourites.
So the fact that these two are together tells us that they may be a mating pair. They do not display sexual dimorphism though, so there is no way to know for sure unless we actually saw them mating. But they do have incredible intricate blue markings, just like someone has scrawled or scribbled all over them.
Yeah, they are one of my favourite fish. I just love them. And like Pat mentioned, you don't often find them in pairs. They're not like butterfly fish or angelfish. So because these guys are in a pair, they may be a mated pair, which will just be temporarily. Of course, once that is over, they probably will go back to travelling the reefs alone.
So they are called filefish, and that is because they have a very leathery skin. Now, back in the day, they used to dry this skin out and file down their boats with it to almost use it like sandpaper.
Yeah, each of the scales have got really small little spines on them, so it creates that really rough texture, and it can be used as a sandpaper-like material for sanding down the boats.
Now, they are also sort of considered, or they're grouped with other fish called triggerfish. And the reason they are called this is because of a little spine that erects on their head like a trigger. Now this can hold them into place in a crevice and can also be used for other displays as well.
Yeah, and this particular species of filefish, the scribbled or the scrawled filefish, whatever you would like to call it, they are actually the largest in the filefish family. They can go up to 1 meter, which is about 3 feet. But this one is obviously not that size. I would imagine it's a little bit smaller. Can you give us a size estimate, Pat?
Yeah, so they're both very similar in size. Probably about 30 or maybe 35 centimeters each. So that is about 14 to 15 inches.
So we have a shark question, Pat. Are you ready?
Yeah.
So Yambi Bike Mike is asking, is a nurse shark and a reef shark one of the same things?
No, they are not. So the reef sharks here are the blacktip sharks, and they are very different from the nurse sharks. So nurse sharks they will hang out on the reef when they're running away or looking for food, but they tend to stay on the sandy bottoms, and they are different structurally as well. So the reef sharks are really torpedo shaped, and they are really ferocious, well, they're very ferocious predators, whereas the nurse sharks tend to be a bit more sleepy and a lot more docile, and they have more of a fish like a catfish shape, the nurse sharks do. So they are very different species.
Yeah, I can see why people get confused, because when grouping together sharks, you can actually group them as pelagic, which means open ocean, the ones that we don't really see because they're out there in the deep, and reef sharks. And a number of sharks could come under that reef grouping. But then there is actually a shark called the blacktip reef shark and the Caribbean reef shark. So yeah, there can be a little bit of confusion there. CJ is asking, do we get pygmy filefish? Because we just saw those scribbled filefish, Pat.
Yes, we do. And I believe we found one the other day, didn't we, Lauren, on a dive? It was very small.
We think we did, yes. There is a little bit of debate whether it was the pygmy or the slender filefish, but yes, we do get them here anyway. So Pat, James is asking, how do sharks maintain buoyancy without a swim bladder, which he doesn't think they have?
Yeah, well, that's a really interesting question. So sharks have a very big liver, and it produces a lot of oil, and oil is very buoyant. So this is one way that they compensate for their lack of a swim bladder. So this oily liver can help to keep them a bit more buoyant. They also have very thick, strong, muscular bodies, so they can generate a lot of power when they actually do swim.
So Betty B's asking about sand sharks she used to see when she was a child. So which location would this be that you would have seen them? I'm not quite so sure. There are sand tigers, for example, but a sand shark, you might have to be a little bit more specific. But Pat, we are getting a great view of these orange ear sponges. This is exactly where this dive site gets its name.
Yeah, there's a huge growth right here. So it starts where Rian has the camera and comes all the way down. We can see that it's also harbouring a lot of other sessile organisms. There's some corals attached to it, some algae. Is this an anemone here? No, it's not an anemone. Let me get a bit closer to see what this little thing is growing off here as well.
I've been dreaming about doing this dive site for a long time. They just look incredible.
So I'm not sure what this actually is. It looks like some sort of algae maybe, or I'm not sure.
I don't recognise it as algae.
Doesn't really look like a coral or an anemone either. perhaps it's a hydroid.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. It's not one that I recognise, but it looks more like a hydroid than it does an anemone or algae.
So this site is just phenomenal in terms of its topography and its colours. So there is a lot of small little blue chromis and other fish, but the thing that really draws me to this site is the amount of attached organisms, so the amount of sponges and corals that sit here. Really gives it such a nice background look.
So we do have a question here from Proud Cat Mama asking about how many shark pups are in a litter. Now that is quite a big question because each and every single shark is completely different. It's a very diverse group of animals. But for example, the nurse shark, which is the most common one around here, can have anywhere between 21 and 29 pups per litter.
Yeah, it really is all dependent on the species.
So just to confirm for those who have just joined, we are diving at Orange Canyon. So it is just towards the north side of the island. It's a little bit far away from Don Foster's at Casuarina Point, but that's where we are diving today. So it's all new for us as well, a whole new adventure.
Wow. So I'll just take you guys over this way. I found a very large black coral. And we don't often talk about black corals because we don't really often see them at our usual dive sites around Casuarina Point and the Devil's Grotto. But this is a huge colony right here.
Oh wow, stunning.
So black corals are called anti-Patharians, and they are named this, the anti meaning anti, and but the Patharian bit comes from the word pathogen, which is like a parasite or something harmful, because they were actually believed to cure diseases in ancient medicine. Now, they are also filed down, and the inside of them, once their skeleton, is actually really beautiful, unfortunately, for jewellery. So because of these two factors, they have been pretty heavily harvested. They were once very abundant here in Grand Cayman, but unfortunately their numbers have declined a lot. But we can see that just from looking at them how intricate and beautiful they are.
Yeah.
Now they're not true stony corals, they're more like gorgonians, although they are not even actual gorgonians, but they are closely related to gorgonians. And their structure is that the polyps come out from either side rather from the front or anything like that. So if we can get it close up here, we can see that each side of this thing, of this black coral, has tiny little fuzzy polyps coming out from each side of it.
We're not able to get that in focus, I'm afraid. Yeah, still not able to really see that part. But yeah, Pat is right. Black coral populations throughout most of the world have been completely decimated due to that jewellery trade. It does make beautiful, stunning jewellery, I'm afraid, and that's where most of the colonies have been taken for jewellery production.
Now, if we can get a look at this bit just here, it looks like it's got... I'm not sure if these are its actual polyps, or whether something's actually... No, it's not. So it looks like this bit here has been overgrown by, I think, little zoanthus. I'm not sure if we can see that close up or not.
It's a little bit tricky to see yet, but we can see something hairy. Yeah, we're getting a better view now. It's purplish.
Yeah.
It's So I think this is the first time we've really focused on black coral on a live dive, actually, Pat.
Yeah, I have touched on it. Actually, last dive here, very briefly touched on it, but yeah, this is the first time we've properly spoken about it. And they do tend to grow in deeper waters. That is why we don't tend to get them at Casuarina Point. And we can see here that this is a very steep drop. So where we are diving right now just drops right down into the abyss. It's pretty eerie to look straight down. If you're afraid of heights, I can imagine it might give you a bit of a fright. But the beauty of this is that we do get these black corals, and we also get another type of black coral which I think is pretty interesting, called wire coral. So I'll just show you. There's quite a lot of it here. So it actually literally just looks like fishing wire or something that's coming out of the rock.
Yeah, I can see that. Looks like a bit of, I don't know, plastic or something.
Yeah. So they are obviously very delicate and fragile, so I don't want to get too close to it. But I really do think that they give even further beauty to the topography and structure of this reef.
Yeah, lots of unusual coral formations today. So we do have a kind of interesting question from Take Care, Pat. Do you think corals are aware of your presence, except from touching them? Are they aware that you are there because obviously they are animals?
Oh, that is a very interesting question. Now, corals are very primitive animals, so they're not very well evolved. I know that they do have not a developed nervous system, but they do have means of feeling. Apart from that, they don't really have many sensory organs, so I don't think, unless I was to go up and physically touch one, which I would never do, that they would really be aware of my presence.
Yeah, they can sense light, they can sense shadows, so they may be aware on some really primitive level of a presence, but not necessarily there is a human there. So we may as well just keep going back and forth to shark questions because it's a sharky day. So Craig was asking, are shark pups immediately independent, or are they looked after by their mother, if you like?
There doesn't tend to be parental care in sharks, or in many fish for that matter. So parental care is observed more and more as you get towards the mammal end of the spectrum. So obviously us as mammals, and your whales and your dolphins, they give a lot of parental care. But in terms of sharks, it isn't really observed.
Yeah, most pups, even for rays as well, once they're born, they are born big enough and strong enough, if you like, to defend themselves against predators and find food. So there's very, very little paternal or maternal care involved in sharks.
Oh, so we've got a trumpet fish over here. We actually haven't seen a trumpet fish for a while. Let's go over and say g'day to this one.
G'day, trumpet fish. So trumpet fish are super awesome fish. They look very friendly and harmless, and yes, they are harmless, but they are very, very good predators. They're very stealthy, very persistent, and very good hunters. What size would you say this one was, Pat? Pat, can you hear me? Pat, are you able to hear me?
You're kind of crackling in and out.
Yep, I can hear that crackle too. We've got Jared on it, so bear with us. Are you able to continue telling us about the trumpet fish? So to everyone watching, we